Hey guys, this is Miss McCoy coming to you with another single parent video. And right now I want to come and talk to you guys about your child having ADHD or not being able to focus or something like that. Something that somebody's saying about your kid, or your child is a behavior problem in the classroom. So none of these things, none of us really want to hear. Like, I know I didn't. I did not want to hear that my child was disruptive, or my child was a problem, or he was misbehaving, or anything like that. I didn't even want to hear that he was dyslexic until that day he came home and wrote everything perfectly backwards with a period. I was like, oh yeah, it's a problem. Like, something is wrong. So I want to say, don't take it personal. First off, if your child teacher comes to you and say, little Johnny is being disruptive, and I think that he has dyslexia or dysgraphia or some kind of learning disability, don't take it personal. I know we want all of our kids to be perfect. We do. We don't want anybody to say anything negative to us about our kids. But that's just ugly truth. It's just me and you in here. We can talk. We gonna keep it real. Okay? It's okay if your child has a problem. Don't sweep it under the rug. Go get some help. Ask the teacher, so what can I do? Where can I go get some help? What does the school offer? Is there any testing? If your child is ADHD, they tried to say that my son was ADHD, but I refused to put him on any kind of medicine. What I did is I researched, and I found out what kind of foods does he need to eat, what kind of foods does he not need to eat. Then I started talking to my mom, because I would drop my son off to my mom in the morning so that she can bring him to school, because I had to be to work like really early. And then I found out that this lady, I love you, Mom, was giving him honey buns every morning before school. Yeah. Dude was bouncing off the walls. Yeah. So along with that, I talked to my mom, was like, you cannot give this dude anything sweet. Like, he never ate like Cocoa Puffs cereals, none of those cereals that had a lot of sugar. I changed the bread. I changed, it was no more white bread. It was brown bread, brown rice, no more Kool-Aid. I even cut down on the chips until the weekend because of that artificial coloring that the chips had. I changed everything. I would make him sit still and watch TV. And, I would make it fun for him because he was in elementary. And so he learned how to do better. So you have to accept the ugly truth, first of all. You really do have to accept it. And it, again, like I said in the previous video, we want our children, and we ourselves want to be perfect. We don't want anybody to see our flaws. We don't. And we don't want anybody to think that we're not good parents and that we don't take good care of our children. Because some teachers can come across a little like, wait a minute, hold up, lady. It's not that you're telling me, it's how you're telling me. That's the problem. So I understand that. But what I'm saying, because I'm in the classroom now, is that a lot of parents either are hands off, like they really don't care, or they want something for nothing. My son failed, and I want him to get the grade that he earned, but I don't want him to fail. Well, if your son is not doing the work and he failed, that's the grade that he earned. There's some programs that are in the schools. I don't know about all the schools around, the whole USA. I know about Texas. There are 504s that will allow accommodations. It will give your child time, and nobody will know, modifications. preferred seating, extra time to do an assignment, if it's reading or something like that, but get involved. I said that before in the last video, and I'm saying it again, because if your child is becoming a discipline problem in class, 9 times out of 10 is something wrong. Either they're not hearing good, they're not seeing good, they're not understanding, and the teacher could be going fast and too fast for that child to catch up. So you may have to go to school and see what's actually going on with your child. Or sometimes I found that some teachers, it's personality clashes. And one time I ended up having to move my son out of one lady's class to another lady's class. But then I found that if I kept doing that, he would never learn how to deal with difficult people, because he had, middle school to go through and high school. So we couldn't always change as teachers. Sometimes we had to learn to deal with difficult people. And I say we because I was involved. I drove a school bus, all of his grade school, high school, and middle school. He just found out, he was like, did you follow me? Every school that he went to, I end up switching routes to go to drive to the school that he was at so that I can be involved. I made less money because I want to be involved with my child. Now, am I perfect? No, not by any means. I have made a lot of mistakes with my son. But I did the best that I could, and I'm sure that's what you guys are doing. I'm sure that's what you're doing. So it's just 2 single parents talking to each other. I want, you guys to feel comfortable with asking me anything, talking to me about whatever, because that's the only way that we can help each other. If I don't share with you my mistakes and things that I've learned along the way, then I can't help you. Okay? So I hope these videos are helping. Please stay tuned. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Comment. If you have any questions about anything, comment below so that I can do the very best that I can to share with you my experiences and the things that I've gone through. And again, don't take anything personal with your kids when people come and tell you anything about your child's behavior in the classroom, or if a coach comes to talk to you, or anybody. That's how we help each other. That's how we help our children to be better, by taking constructive criticism and then working it out and researching it, looking at our child and saying, you know what? I can see what they're talking about. Like, if I honestly just take a look and be honest with myself, yes, I can definitely see what they're talking about. So, with that said, I'm going to be out. Like I said, I don't ever want to make these videos too long. I want to keep them short and sweet to the point. So until next time, peace out.